Evening Star Astrology. I hope you're all doing well today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to another video. Today I have your forecast for the week of December 7th through December 13th. Let's just dive on into it. So to set the scene for the astrology this week, we have a waning moon. We have our solar eclipse / new moon in about a week. So right now the moon is getting darker and smaller. And so this week there's definitely an energy of just kind of resting, reflecting, wrapping up projects, not really starting anything new, and allowing yourself time and space to decompress, which you might need more of this week than on a normal week. Also, we are still in eclipse season, so everything might feel more intense than normal. So just be aware of that and take space if needed and take care of yourself in a way that is healthy and nourishing and appropriate for you. So for the astrology of this week, on Wednesday, December 9th, we have the Sun square Neptune. As I've said before, the Sun is kind of about ourselves, the ego, our vitality, our personalities, etc. And Neptune is the planet of dreams, illusions, subconscious, and Neptune puts a haze over everything. So when these two planets are making a square, which is a harsh aspect, they're not communicating very well. And so there may be some conflict with expressing yourself, or there might just be this overwhelming sense of sleepiness or haziness. Like brain fog is kind of one signification of this. Be aware that on the 9th, your ideas and personal expression might not flow as much as normal, and you might be more called towards intuitive, creative, spiritual matters rather than concrete, mundane, like worldly expressions of yourself. And then on Thursday the 10th, we have the Sun making a trine to Mars. This is a very positive aspect. Unlike the aspect on Wednesday the 9th, this Mars trine the Sun is really a good day to get things done. Anything where you need a lot of energy and force or strength or kind of like power, this is a really great day to do that. So if you have a home renovation project that you're working on or a deadline coming up and you just need a day to really get to work on it, Thursday is going to be your day for that. And then our final aspect for this week is on Sunday the 13th, where Mercury will make a square to Neptune. So this week is kind of defined by the Sun and Mercury interacting with Neptune in a not so positive way. So on Saturday the 13th, you may notice that you might have trouble expressing yourself, and you might find yourself more drawn to expressing yourself through artistic, creative, or subconscious pursuits rather than sharing your ideas in a clear and effective way. There's kind of some haze and confusion about what you really want to say, if that makes sense. So yeah, the astrology for this week is pretty simple. There's not a ton going on. Just know that Neptune is going to be causing some harsh aspects to the Sun and Mercury. So the constant state of confusion and uncertainty and haziness and brain fog and all of that Neptune brings will play a part in the astrology of this week. So be aware of that. That was super short, but we're going to dive into some oracle cards now to get some advice and words of wisdom for the week ahead. Okay, so as always, I'm using my Inquire Within deck. And our first card is, what are you waiting for? I've never actually seen this card before, so this is a quite exciting moment for me. But this week, with all of the Neptune action going on, there's kind of this desire to push things off. There's an idealism and viewing the world through rose-colored glasses rather than realistically understanding that you have a finite amount of time here on Earth. And so this card is really asking, what are you waiting for? Because the circumstances will never be absolutely perfect. Ultimately, if you find yourself saying like, I can't do this, I'm waiting for the right time to go back to school or to text that person or whatever, what are you waiting for? And I'm not trying to push you one way or the other. I'm just kind of asking you to think to yourself, what are you waiting for? What would the stars aligning look like? And do you need to wait for that, or can you get started now? So think about that. Our second card this week is practice. Practice makes perfect. You don't get better at doing something by not doing it. You get better at something by doing it. And so if there is something on your mind that you want to work on or you want to get started with, just practice. Keep practicing and you will learn through doing. And there's some very obvious things that this applies to, like Practice playing your instrument and you'll get better. Practice painting or writing poetry and you'll get better at those. However, if you are trying to implement a certain routine in your life or a new habit, you will get better at that routine or habit by practicing it every day. Whatever you want to happen, put it into practice and make it happen. And then our final card for this week is release. As I mentioned, we have a waning moon, so things are getting quieter and more introspective. We also have Neptune at play this week, which makes it a little bit harder to do our things in the world that we would normally want to do. This week, energy might be a bit lower. You will have less energy each day to do what you want to do. And so release what is not serving you. I hate that saying, but I use it anyway. Release what's not serving you. Release what is not helping you to be the best version of yourself. And release anything that doesn't bring you joy and happiness. That's all I have for this week. I feel like this video is going to be about 4 minutes by the time I edit it. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a comment, a like, subscribe, do all of those things. Also, if you want to book a birth chart reading with me, I'm still having my sale for 23% off of everything, which is ridiculous because my stuff is already super underpriced. But if you want to book a chart reading with me, all the details will be in the description box below, again at 23% off. And that is all. I will see you in a video very soon. Bye!